Hey there, Chad here for the AI Content Dojo. In this video, I want to show you the new Influential Wordsmith template for Chibi AI. It's a template that is designed to give you sections of content to kind of really help you get through your articles much quicker, while also giving you the content that really kind of fits with the idea of creating good, scannable, or skimmable, whichever you prefer, type of content that really informs your reader. Now, of course, with all AI writing, you want to, of course, review everything that it creates, make sure that it's factually relevant and also kind of matches your tone and your style, but also, probably more importantly, actually delivers what it is that you want to deliver for your reader. So what I've done here is I've set up a document that all I did was I kind of put something in the content brief. I let Chibi write this first seed, and then I manually came up with 4 items here that is sort of setting up that narrative thread that I want to carry my reader through, and it sort of touches on the 4 points that I want to make sure get discussed in this article. So rather than letting Chibi or another tool out there do whatever to create outlines for me, I really recommend taking the time to sort of, think about your reader, maybe even the keywords that you're targeting here, and think about what it is that you really want to deliver and make that outline yourself. I mean, you can use a tool to kind of get you started, or if you're having some difficulties brainstorming what you want in the outline. But ultimately, the outline is super important, right? It sort of lays out everything that you want to have in the article. So spending that time to get that outline just right is a very important thing, especially when you're going through a writing flow or a workflow like this, where Chibi is going to be crafting entire sections of content for you based off of the outline. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to use the command palette to do that. But before I start there, let me just show you real quick. If you don't have the Influential Wordsmith template loaded in your toolkit, you can go to the template library here. And of course, let me just go back real quick. If you don't see these icons and stuff, that means your advanced settings are turned off. So just turn on advanced, make sure you're on the toolkit tab right here. And then if you don't have Influential Wordsmith, click on the install more, which is going to take you to the template library. And you can do a search for Influential and find that template. If that template doesn't show up in your template library yet, because it's a cached library that just resides on your browser for up to 7 days, every 7 days it will refresh automatically. But if we are talking about something new and you don't have it in your template library yet, you can hold down the shift key, and then up here in the upper right you have this refresh icon. And if you hold down shift and click it, it will refresh your template library. And then at that point, you should have the Influential Wordsmith template available to you. So then you can just close out of that. And I'm just going to go ahead and just minimize things down. And we'll just get started. I'll use the command palette. You don't have to. You can do / commands. You can use the button if you prefer, or you can even run it as an inline tool. So I'm going to go ahead and hit Command K. If you don't want to hit Command K, sorry, let me close that. You can just click this button right here. That'll also open the command palette. And then I'm just going to start typing influential. INF is enough to get to the Influential Wordsmith template because I have nothing else that matches INF. And I can either click this or just hit enter. And what the Influential Wordsmith template does is it takes that last sentence, in this case, the heading that I'm under, and generates a section of content that is really good at being skimmable and interesting, that you can use for keeping the reader's attention and also delivering a lot of helpful content, and in a way that's, again, skimmable. So this one created 436 words. And so what you do is you review this content, make sure that it's something that you really do like. And it looks really, really long like this because I'm zoomed way in. Normally it's probably more something like that. I have a 4K screen and I'm trying to make it so you can see this video more easily. So we have a ton of content there now. Of course, review that, clean it up, polish it, make it sound like your delivery. Just move down to the next section, open the command palette, INF, enter. And that runs that Influential Wordsmith template again, this time for the turn your excitement for the project into habits heading. And let's see what we get. We get 367 words this time. Realizing this potential within your team. To avoid this, however, you don't proactively foster this motivation, it could fizzle out over time. To avoid this, you should make a conscious effort where you and your team can leverage the enthusiasm you feel for your project and turn it into productive habits. Here are 5 ways you can do just that. Share tips, set goals, use coaching techniques, track progress, and celebrate milestones, and create team rituals. Very good stuff. And essentially what you would do is you would just follow that same pattern through however many different sections that you've decided to create for your article, something that is going to carry that narrative thread, right? The outline should be very focused on what you're going to deliver for your reader. And I would say that after, 4 or 5 sections, you should have somewhere between 1,000 to 1,500 words. And that would be a pretty decent draft for whatever your topic is. And then you just take that time to really kind of hone it in, polish it, make it yours, and then deliver that for your reader. Now, this is a template inside of Chibi, so as you know, what that means is you have the full ability to tune this template to your needs. So if you find that these results that Chibi are coming back with are good, but you feel like it could be better for you, just go in and tune that template like you would any other one, and then change the samples that we are providing inside of that template to match your style and what you would prefer to deliver for your reader. And then Chibi will write more like you, and your workflow will be even faster because your editing process will be just a little bit less. And ultimately you'd craft even better content. And that's one of the powers of Chibi, is that if you see someone out there, with templates that are really good, and they really could be good, but the best templates are the ones that you have turned into your own, right? That maybe you based it off another template, but you took the time to change it up a little bit to make it sound, the way that you would write or deliver the type of content that you would deliver for different circumstances. And those templates would be best for you, those custom templates. So it's one of the superpowers of Chibi, and if you're a Chibi user, you're already aware of this. But if you're not, definitely get over and check out Chibi AI. The link will be down in the description section below this video. And if you're interested in learning more about it, you can join the Chibi community as well. It's totally free. And the Chibi community is where we're sharing just anything around AI content creation, even AI art, maybe even AI music and things, where we just take advantage of all these new and fascinating tools to enhance our workflows, create, more creativity, and all these other things that are coming with this big, new industry that's springing up all around us. And so I hope to see you in the Chibi community, and we'll, until next time, take care.